Take a good look, open the book, analyze with a hook to the body, 1, 2, and then
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Got D. Shepp returning from the Sunshine State. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing good. We got another hurricane that's I guess barreling down on the state.
Yeah, and the call this time coming in from the east. It's going to jump over and then come up on the Gulf side and then actually head my way towards Washington, D.C. But
yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, I don't know if Nicole white or black, but it's a unisex name, interracial name. Oh, she could be a real bitch. You never know.
She got some attitude, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So here we are on November 9th. Midterms are over. Let's jump into it. So
midterms are over. So let's see what's going on. The Republicans just thought this is going to be like some crazy
red wave, which didn't happen. Yeah.
That's going to, everybody going to be red. And I, to be honest, I was hoping for it because I was like, all right, these cats getting ready to get the country that they deserve. But, apparently it was some sensible people out there that voted and, they said, we gotta step this back a little bit. So who won? Of course we got.
Well, right now, both houses of the Senate have not been decided. So you got some really close races. They have a runoff going on in Georgia between Warnock and Herschel Walker.
How the fuck did that happen?
Exactly. Exactly. It's Georgia. I'm not knocking Georgia, but it's Georgia.
This guy can't put two coherent, not even words, but sentences together. And guess what? White folk down in Georgia love him. That we're at this point, at this point where, you got a runoff from a guy who is just unqualified for the job. Let's just put it that way. And
I agree.
Another guy who is learning his ropes through the Senate, but would I say is highly qualified? No, but I would say, hey, he ain't no Herschel Walker.
This is true. I'll take my chances with the minister. This time around.
Reverend Warnock.
Reverend Warnock. This time around. Right. Not all ministers out there are what they cracked out to be. I ain't trying out nobody's faith or nobody's pastors, but that's just the reality of things.
Yeah, you got a nigga eating your mama out of, potato salad and fried chicken. And then on the other hand, you got a nigga that know how to slaughter a chicken and make potato salad. So, which one you want?
A or B? Red pill or the blue pill?
A or B. A or B, baby. Yeah, but hey, thank God it wasn't this crazy, wave of election deniers.
Yeah, this is true. And 45 had a complete meltdown because just about every candidate that he endorsed lost, and now he's trying to put the blame on everybody else. Well, you endorse these people.
He did it. He did an interview, and he said, "Look, for the candidates I endorse, if they win, I get all the praise. For the ones that don't blame me."
Not exactly how does that work? You want to be kingmaker, but at the same time, if things don't go the way that you want them to, you want nothing to do with it.
All right. Well, hey, bruh, this is the same guy that said, hey, you can grab him by the pussy and do anything. And he still got elected president.
True.
All right.
And we'll probably make another run again.
Oh, he has to. And guess what? This is, sit back and watch. Because white folk gonna lose their goddamn mind. Because there ain't no black folk voting for Trump. I mean, you might have some Spanish or, whoever, but black people ain't voting for Trump. I can tell you that shit now.
Right. Except for a couple here and there.
I always wondered, like, when I would see a Trump rally on TV, who are those niggas that saying black folk for Trump in the back? And guess
Excuse me,
what?
sir. Excuse me, sir. You want to make $100?
Yeah, yeah. And it's always the same people. You're always going to see the same people, same black people at a Trump rally.
They're probably plants.
Always,
that's all.
Yeah.
They're
It's always that one
plants.
crazy black dude that's in the back.
Right.
But anyway, so down here in Florida, Ron DeSantis won as governor to do another term. I really wish that I was hoping that Val Demings would have won for U.S. Senate for Florida, but we got fucking Marco Rubio again, little Marco. Charlie Crist was always a bad candidate, but the Democrats didn't have anybody else to run. So that's what it is. And what else? Mandela Barnes out in Wisconsin. He ran a really good race against
he lost,
Ron Johnson, but
yep.
Yeah. Who else? Of course, Democrats keep choosing these same fucking losers. Stacey Abrams and Beto O'Rourke. All right, it's time to cut those two loose. Who else do we have out there? Fetterman. I wasn't really
Pennsylvania
surprised by
against
Fetterman.
Oz, right?
Yeah, against Oz. The one I'm looking at is in Arizona, Kerry Lake and some other the Democrat that she's running against. I don't even know her fucking name because all I hear is Kerry Lake because she's just fucking crazy. Was it JD Vance won? So I mean, the Democrats didn't do bad, but the Republicans did worse.
Yes, considering what the expectations were.
Correct.
Right. Well, stay tuned because both houses of Congress, in terms of who's going to be in control, have yet to be determined. And
correct.
We've got a runoff with Warnock and Walker in December. December 6th is the runoff date.
And I don't know how that shit happens, but but the story is out on both of them. So they, at this point, it's about getting out more people to say, hey, do we want this guy or do we not want this guy? And the sad truth of it is that Herschel Walker could win.
This is true as well.
Now, hearing what has come out through this election, Reverend Warnock ain't no saint. But
how about that?
He ain't no Herschel Walker either.
True as well.
So we have a choice in Atlanta: the devil that you do know, or the devil that you don't
know.
So that's where they at.
Right.
So.
How about that?